Hi, I'm Erica from FiveLittleMonsters.com, and today we're going to be doing another summer camp craft project. And today we're going to be doing perler beads. This is one of my kids' favorite summer camp crafts. It's one that you do need an iron, so you can't really do it if you're like up in the mountains with no electricity. But it's one that my kids have done at summer camps that they've gone to, and they've had a really fun time with it. So to do a perler bead project, you're going to need your perler beads in a variety of colors. So you can see here I've got a few different colors. I actually have a whole bin full of mixed up colors, but I have these little ones that are divided out that are the colors that I'm going to need for the project I'm going to do. So you're going to need perler beads in whatever colors you want for your design that you're going to be doing. You're going to need a pegboard, and they come in a variety of sizes and shapes. I have like this square one, that's the one I'm going to be using. You can get stars, you can get circles, you can get hearts, you can get big ones. These ones came in some sets that I bought, and so you can buy just the bases, or you can buy a lot of the buckets or sets will come with some of these. I've chosen to do all of my designs on this 14 by 14 peg square. So there's 14 across and 14 up and down. Just because it's one of the most basic sizes that like comes in just about every set, or you get a bigger one. But there's not really any that are smaller than this. So if you have just a square board, you should be able to make any of these designs. I have lots of designs available on my website, but for this project I decided to design some that were camping themed. So I've got a pine tree, a campfire, a s'more, a tent, a canoe and paddle, and a moon. So for this video I'm actually going to be making the campfire, and so that's why I have like the red and orange and yellow beads pulled out. The other thing that you're going to need is some ironing paper that you'll put over your design when you press it, and an iron. I like to use this little mini iron, my Cricut Easy Press Mini. It works really well and it's the perfect size, but you can use any iron. Another thing that I like to have on hand, but it's not absolutely necessary, is some pointy tweezers. These make it really easy to grab the beads and get them in the right place on the board. I like to use these, my kids don't, but their fingers are also smaller than mine, so personal preference, but they're fun to have. And then for this project, I've printed off this design page. One of the things that's fun about perler beads is you can really do whatever you want with them, but if you are following a design, then you're going to want to be able to have your pattern in front of you. So like I said, I'm going to be making this campfire, and each of these squares represent a peg. So for this design, I'm going to need red, orange, yellow, brown, and then a few tans, which I have right here. So I'm going to go ahead and start with these 4 tans right here. And like I said, you can either just put them on the pegs with your fingers, like that. Or I find the tweezers really helpful when I'm doing it. So I'm going to take a brown, and I'm going to put the browns on top of those tans, just like in the graph. And then I've got some browns coming down the side. With the tweezers, you can even grab 2 at a time and place those on like that, which makes it go nice and fast. So you're just going to continue to fill in the pegs with the colored beads that are on your chart, just following that chart. Okay, so now you can see that I've finished the campfire. You've got the brown logs with the tan ends. You've got the red, orange, and yellow fire. So now this is ready to be pressed. So the way that you do that is you carefully lay your ironing paper over the top, and then you're going to take your iron, which I've heated mine up to, this one has 3 levels, and I've heated up to the medium level. And then you're just going to kind of press it until you can see those beads starting to fuse together. So you can see through the paper that the beads have kind of started to fuse together, so you can peel this off. You can see they kind of stick to that, but you can just peel that paper off. And then I like to do a quick press on this side just to kind of make sure everything's nice and secure. And then peel this off. And there you go. You have your finished little campfire. And here is the pine tree from this set. And then there's a s'more, a tent, a canoe, and a paddle, and a moon. Like I said before, perler beads are one of the projects that my kids really enjoy doing. And anytime I get out my bucket of perler beads, the kids are always asking if they can help and they can make something. And what's fun is you can follow patterns like these to make specific things, or you can just create your own. I mean, sometimes they'll just take the shapes and fill them up. Sometimes they'll create their own designs. And it's always fun to see what people come up with. You can find a lot more perler bead designs just like this on my website, fivelittlemonsters.com. I have some different holiday or seasonal versions, and I have a Harry Potter set, just a whole bunch of different designs like this that you can make using this 14x14 board. So if you'd like to see the patterns that I have, just head over to fivelittlemonsters.com and type perler beads into the search bar.